Alright guys, we're on another adventure, and today we're at Tolquhon Castle, which was built in 1420. I've taken my mate Stuart here on a wee adventure. This is not that far away from where I'm up visiting at the moment. We had come here before, but we didn't get in. So I'll run up this hill, show you where we're going. We're going over here. Hopefully it's open. There was a lunch break, so we will go and check it out. When you come into the place, there's a car park. Plenty of space to park. Last time we were here it was shut, and we had to walk around and took some pictures. So this time round, we're going in. I'll show you the signs. Remember to stop them. Like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook. And I'll see you when we get in there. Right, we just had a discussion with the lady in there. We don't think there's any ghosts here. I think apparently it has a good energy, and we also get the pronunciation of the place as well. It's Tolquhon or Tolquhon Castle. It's not a very big castle. It does have connections to 5e Castle. You know, my colleague Carl had mentioned the Green Lady, and the Green Lady is in 5e Castle. She was stabbed to death maybe by her husband, and is seen in the castle. And if you go to that castle, you will see what they do for the kids is little knitted green ladies dotted around the rooms. You can take a picture of them all, and I've been round with Stuart, and we quite enjoyed our little tour of 5e Castle. We'll definitely go back. 5e Castle also has the cursed is it whetstone or weeping stone, or basically it was a curse by some almost like evil wizard that wasn't allowed in the castle, and said that something would happen unless all these stones were found. And one of the stones has been found. I think another one of the stones is in the building, and the other one's in the actual nearby river, so we would never find it. And the stone that's in there, even the person who looks after the area, well, you know, the stuff in the castle, or a historian or something like that, there's a story that he won't touch it because he had a car accident. So anybody that touches that stone, this weeping stone, something happens to them. So, but we're at our Tolquhon Castle, and apparently we've got good energy. So let's go and have a wander and check it out. You know, see my pal, if he wants to go and have a wander about, it's his day for chilling and doing what he wants. So I won't bother him. He will help me out when I need to get up a tactical ladder.
Definitely the principle of the meeting halls.
Yeah, having this kind of wall round it, and then this entrance up here, and you've got some figures. Yeah, no legs. And coat of arms. Which a lot of it's sort of worn off. Other guy up there with no legs, no arms. I think we might have on one of the signs a reproduction of what that might read.
Something to do with Forbes in 1589.
Yeah.
I think some of it's in Latin.
Well, that's the original one. If you go back in the video and then pause and zoom in, you'll be able to see what that's all about. Let's go in. 1566. Looks like a 66, yeah.
He's got some bling.
Oh, so this is where you would have came in. Now, I believe that it says over there, Preston's Tower, the Auld Tower, the oldest part of the castle, built in, I think, 1420. It said. This is what started this castle. This is how it was originally. It was originally built off. Well, I'll go in some of these rooms. I've got my torch if need be. See any unusual markings or you wouldn't normally see. It's all gun emplacements here. Interesting there. Almost looks like it comes out of some sort of sculpture. I need to check that from the front. It would be amazing if that was maybe like some sort of dragon's mouth or something. They often say a lot of these castles, you know, some of the designs of them, it's all about fashion, and it was all about, you know, this one had the king visiting. Again, another one of these rooms where we could shoot. You see all the different parts of the castle you can explore, and some details about each one. If I had a lot more of a fancier channel, I could like literally put up the number and then take some of that text and have it coming across the bottom as I walk into each room. I might do that at some point. Proper documentation of the place. Cobbledy kind of floor. What kind of room was this? Probably tells you on the outside. Hooks. Is that original? What would you hook up there? Anybody know? Hopefully not people. Possibly meat. Some maybe animals. Maybe with your horses. Torch to come and have a look in here. Bring a torch. Always bring a torch with you when you come and visit these castles. Especially if they're like more ruined ones. Even if you're painting again, you know, they're not going to provide you with a torch, but you're going to walk into some dark rooms. More hooks on the roof. Obviously little windows so you can see into the next rooms and see who's in there, or just to kind of promote air, or maybe somewhere to set a candle. More hooks on the roof. So just say over here, brew house, beer, stable drink of the Laird's household. So yeah, there's storage rooms. Storage rooms for food for the castle. It looks like we can get a good walk around this place as well. We might get up into higher floors, which is great. There's nothing worse when you go into the castle and it's got really high walls and you can only be on the ground floor level. That over there, the grate for a well. Now I'm crossing the courtyard. I'll come back. Yeah. Oh, a bird just came out. Someone's living down there. Quite safe. Best place to be, really. No one's going to bother you. You can get in and out. You've got a wall that you can dig into. Perfect for birds. I see more floors up there, so I think we're in for a treat here. Oh, some big stairs. The birds up there, a nest. As we were saying to the lady, we could ask about any ghosts in this place, and we're told that they're not aware of any. And there's definitely a decent vibe to this place. It has a fairly happy vibe. I mean, this is just, it's another cellar. The cellar rooms, or rooms for getting keeping your food. Set of stairs up here. This is the thing as well, is when you're in a castle, you're just choosing what route you want to go. Which way we're gonna go? Ah, so this is closed off. I thought this might be a door here, so this is a closed off cellar room. And we're always sort of like probably thinking, where's the dungeon? They always have dungeons. They sometimes have towers, so they would hold people up higher up. What's easier to get a prisoner out of a dungeon or a tower? Well, a window here, you know, it'd be like a kitchen. You'd sit and passing the food back and forth, or some bread. Got an alcove here as well. And interestingly enough, another hole. You can point your gun out and point straight at the door in the distance there. Whoever's coming through that door has guns pointed at them. Then again, I say like window for passing food. This could be for passing weapons, gunpowder. Although, here we go, I wasn't half wrong. It's a kitchen. We'll just call it a battle kitchen, will we? Sure, fireplace. Let's see how high it goes. Oh, it does. It goes well high up. There's an absolute roaring fire in here. Keeping this castle fed. We're keeping this part of the castle even warm, you know? Got a wee oven here as well. Oh, I'm always impressed by these fireplaces. I always kind of wonder as well how far back the fire goes. You know, is it just here? Fire just in that bit? And this, you could stand here. I mean, the heat of anything, if there was a big fire here. But then again, you know, you wouldn't want to be next to the fire when you're near the oven, so how does that work? I'm sure you guys know. I can hear the footsteps. There's another bit up here. Is this a set of steps that go up? Possibly. We can see there. I can't see. Let's keep moving. Right. Just pop into the out of here first. We'll continue on the ground level, I think, before we go up. You see the grooves around here for water. There's a little step bit here, and then the water would just, if there was rain in here, rainwater would fill up these little drains and then flow out the side of the castle. It's a bakehouse, so we've got more bread being baked in here. You know, what a happy castle. It's just full of sort of like storage and food and baking. I'm quite busy for the size of these. Oh, here we go. I was looking for that. Goes up sideways, that one. And then another one of these little side areas to shoot. See, again, you've got these little grooves that look like teeth, or the exit of a mouth. Stairs to get up. a room with a little fireplace kind of area. Right there. For such a small castle, well, not a small castle, but it's got a lot of nooks and crannies in it. Quite impressive. Now this is Preston's Tower. This is the oldest part of the castle. And I imagine the original living area of the castle. Old stones from the tower when it was cleared out. It says about the rain. There are no pitched roof remains in place. We have a number of roof ridges. As you can see as we walked around, there's lots of structure for getting the rain out of the castle. Look like we have a shield and a weapon, spear maybe here. Right, well, let's venture up a floor. Let's start in the Preston Tower. We'll go up these stairs and we'll get up into these parts of the castle as well. Let's see if we can get through. If we can't, we'll just come back down. Down here, see what's going on. It's the best part of the castle is when you get up high. We might be able to get up there. I can see the little of that tower. The gardens there. Full drain. Basic toilet, maybe. And this would have been a more important room of this tower, of this old part of this tower. So I wonder how high it went. I mean, it's quite a high mound of stones they've got there piled up. It doesn't get its name the Preston Tower or the Tower for no reason if it's not a tower. And of what we have right here, we don't really have a really high tower, do we? So this structure must have been more floors in here. See, the other thing as well, you'd see some of these older castles, or if you could imagine them back in the day, and let's say this is the oldest part of the building, and that it may have collapsed, but it was still a structure and it's left like that, and then this newer part's built on the side of it. So you're not necessarily always going to have a full castle, you know, that doesn't have older parts of it that are falling apart, that they're just using as defense. I imagine this was all one floor here, or maybe separate rooms, and maybe another wall there with a door, and all that's gone. So which way now? Well, we go up the stairs. I think that's probably a good plan. We're lucky again because it's just me and Stuart in this tower. This castle. There was a couple having a walk around, so we can get to wander around it without anybody about, which is brilliant. As I said in the previous video, or a couple of weeks from when they shut this down. But certainly that was the castle. We're at the borders, the Heritage Castle. Go and watch that video. It's a castle with a great amount of history to it. If you're interested in history on Mary Queen of Scots, Lord Bothwell. So this is a bed chamber. Aha, so the door in the floor leads to the pit, or the castle prison. You can see down there. I'll give you some light. There is a ladder. Never a nice place to be, eh? Imagine this was your bed chamber and all your prisoners were just underneath saying, "Help, I need fed," or complaining, or even like calling you names. And you went to sleep in that room. Seems a bit odd to me. I don't think it was that soundproof. The echo of these places would have just filled up. You want your prisoners close to you, or you're some kind of, I don't know, sick person kind of suffering with everybody down there. You sleep tonight, or you just sit and listen to them. That's crazy. There. Hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. I've got the right cover on the microphone now. the wind's picking up because I'm suggesting about what would have went on in this room. Now obviously there's a room above it, so maybe you didn't sleep in this room. Maybe you came in here, put your prisoners down there, went up another floor. Still hear them. There's the stairs. Came out into there and into that room. Yeah. Oh, Stuart's gone outside. We're just saying that he thought it was odd that there's a dungeon below a bedchamber, so you could put your prisoners in it and then go to sleep at night and listen to them scream. Yeah? Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, at least it would have been cozy at night, yeah? The smell of fresh bread and not being fed. Looks like we can't get through from this part. Have to go back down those stairs. Not the other way. Go back across the courtyard through this arched door. Now, how would I know which door got to the stairs? I notice all the doors are square. There's an arch. Is that some sort of symbol to say this is the door that you need to go to get up a floor? Am I right? Am I wrong? Check that out in the next castle you go to. Let me know. We'll go there after we've been through this area. The back, some beautiful trees out there. Stuart's still having a look around. There's another set of stairs. Okay. Now look at this. Now this is a hall. A grand hall. This is the finest room in the castle. Mentions that we will see statues of William Forbes. There's the owner of the castle. So 3 miles from here is Tarvis Kirkyard, where William Forbes is buried. And Tolquien's hexagonal flagstone floor. It's often a room to kind of soak up any energy. So there's a great many banquets and events would have taken place in this room, being such an important room. Be interested to see what the roof looked like here. There's a picture over there, and there's a rooms above it. Maybe people upstairs listening to the party below. hear music playing? Can you smell the food? Can you hear the stories being told? The news of the day? Secrets? Long forgotten mysteries? All in this room, discussed. People's private lives. This one's got a net in it. It's bits of fallen off. But yeah, impressive room.
Get up, but you don't get on.
I was going to go up those stairs right there, but I just keep finding more stairs.
Yeah. I bet those are going to
Yeah. Fireplace. That's the stairs that I think we saw were shut off before. That was putting my torch up. I think so.
There's bedroom, so you've got a good view of that.
Yeah, through here you've got all the best views. It's a closet. We're in the Tom Cruise room. Private chamber, the Laird's bed chamber.
But you've got a better view of the entrance.
A little closet. And you can look out the window and see people coming. This has obviously got a floor as well. And Stuart's teleported up there. We've got more teeth, more hidden places to shoot. It's quite a treat, this place. Just lots of places.
What was on the floor above him?
Uh-huh.
There's more stairs up there.
I can get you up to a higher level.
And there is a bit of those stairs that walked up with the got to.
So we can't get out into here. Yeah.
Up here. Assuming that's the one with the window above us. You can see from the courtyard.
Mm-hmm. It's big windows. Wonder what the glass look like.
It just seems like a more homely castle because of the wider stairs and that. It's like
Yeah.
really defensible down below and that, but it's more of a home than a
And then you,
natural.
so you see this home, and then you get to the bottom of these stairs here, and then you just see this is where the gun goes through.
I mean, there's a perfect view down here.
Yeah. Anybody coming in there who got past that point is still getting a gun pointed at them.
And that covers that doorway there.
Yeah. I was just saying, and I don't know that you can answer this question, is you ever noticed how the doorway to go upstairs is an arch, and anywhere that doesn't really go anywhere just tends to be a square. Is it a kind of an older way of sort of explaining which way to go? I don't think it is, but it's just interesting that that happens to be the archway that takes you to the main stair. So if you didn't know the place, you could walk in and use the old technique of...
No, I think it's more of a status.
Status.
The
Arches are fancier.
For the people with bigger status that go through.
So this is where you would go if you were the more status person. You wouldn't go into the square door. You would go through the arch door. Yeah, that makes more sense. Definitely. That's a set of stairs down there.
Yeah, that one I never noticed until I came up with. It's like going up back here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that came back out.
Yeah. Back out then,
Back up. I'm still doing this floor. I'll get up there and see what's what.
A nice big main hall. You've been up there, yeah?
No. It's like interesting. It's got like this big little archway. Is that meant to be like a wee fire, or is a dog being kept there? I've seen these areas that look like they may have kept large dogs.
I think it's a little biting razor.
Oh. You've got these little places to put something, or a candle, or... No prisoners below to hear you screaming. You can look around. So there's one of the... Putting your weapon out. I was just looking at. They almost look like teeth, but they're not. Like you could expect to see like a dragon or something, or a way of concealing the hole. Why would you want to get...
Looks like by the holes there was windows installed at some point, or the hatch ones, because all the windows in the bedchamber seem to face towards the courtyard. You can see who's coming in.
Can get up that way. Another floor. Oh, it's shut off. That's a shame. I was so wanting to get over to that room, but then is there another stair there? So you can't get into that room with the right up at the top. That's a shame. So that must be, you can come out in that court, and then there would have been stairs to get into it. So you can't get into it. That's annoying. Yeah, I was wanting to... I've never actually been into one of those rooms before. So I wanted to see what it was like. Obviously an important room to stick at the top of a tower. It's got a window. It's got glass in it, so you must be able to get to it somehow. I think we just missed a set of stairs, maybe. Yeah. This area here. How you get up? Huh? You found an extra? I'll follow his voice. Where are you?
I'm here.
You're at that one.
Secret hiding place.
Alright, okay.
There's a sign that says it.
We can see up there. If we could read that. I'm sure we can even see it from here.
Yeah, I've seen this couple. This is the tower he was looking at from a different direction.
It's house above, right above your head,
Yeah,
which you can only get.
Stairs I walked up.
Yeah, and even the stairs aren't really existing, but it's just weird. It's I didn't see a door there, but then I can't see from that angle. So that's disappointing. I was looking forward to going all the way up there. There's a door. Let's have a wander back up.
Oh. There's a door. That's a thing.
Let's see if we can. You see my face. I don't know if I'm showing you anything. I can't see, but
Door above this bit,
just above here.
above my head.
So hopefully you've caught us. Go.
Can you lean out a bit that way now?
I think we got it. I think we got it. I almost wanted to move out of the way. Let's go.
Look here.
And no one would even see us.
Up the stairs.
Yeah.
That's the first step.
Yeah, I can see it myself now. Hello.
But I see the secret compartment, or whatever it's called, secret storage area.
Yeah, let's see if I can zoom in. Maybe from here. You see it? It's just a window, and there's a sign that says secret hiding place. Our last video, we were pointing up to windows and showing how a window could be seen from another window at a certain angle, and then went back to the chap and said, oh yeah, that's where the guy might be able to see. He's like, no, that's not what I was saying. There's a face up on the wall, if you can find it, and it's up in this location. So we missed that part of that castle, with the Hermitage Castle. Sometimes handy to buy a guide, have a quick read of it, and then wander around the castle. In case you miss some part of it.
So that was the bit that was stored off.
Yeah,
So there's actual
up
window.
there with the actual window. I was like, in that room, and have a look. Where we kept books, treasures, possessions, paintings. While we sat in here and studied. And then just pondered and looked out the window, see what was going on. He's up. Got another tower up here. Oh, here we go. A higher point.
Much the highest point you could get to.
Yeah. This looks like the highest point of the castle, so.
And it's an only one round tower. That's the old tower, it's a only round one.
There's a lot of different shapes here, eh?
I'm saying that the round, you got round ones at the courtyard, but this is only the actual round corner.
Mm-hmm. Someone's in the castle. I did see somebody walking around. It wasn't a ghost.
No, it's nobody. It just came up.
See if we can get around before they...
Stuck around the little lightning conductors.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Well,
Like
then one
there.
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 Interesting, they all went up at the same time, eh? Like, oh, this place would have looked like lightning hitting the roof.
Well, the modding addition be the rubber coating that you've got. Because you're right to the ground.
They're part of the gallery corridor through. And areas where you can watch and see what's going on and take your shot. And look out this direction. A wee bit of spitty rain happening. It's not too wet. Hopefully we can just get this in and before anything heavy comes down. But yeah, that's all angles of the castle. Yep. You can look right out, Stuart's saying. I'll look at that gate over there, so you're not only just looking through here to whoever's down there, you've got that angle covered as well. So you can actually see who's over there.
Got all the drainage around as well.
Yeah.
By then, it's not big enough for horses, so they never got this far.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So there must have been a lot of stuff going on outside in that little area out there. Yeah. You know, people staying out there. There must have been other structures that are no longer here. How much of any of that building's there?
Those could be the stable, so.
Yeah. I wonder if there was any sort of chapel on the grounds. You know, somewhere they would often have somewhere that they would go, they could go and pray. Oh, I never went into here. I didn't go into this room. Yeah, it's quite nice in here. Nice fireplace. Nice side view with a big window. A nice climb out the window view. Huh? Like, how'd you get in the castle? With a rope. With a tactical ladder.
Or the hair of a random blonde.
Yeah. I can almost imagine a blonde princess living in this room. It's almost like, you know, if you kept all your sort of like important items here and, you know, your paintings and your treasures and your stuff, and you just huddle about, you could just retreat to this room over here and relax. But, you know, with the fact that it's fortified at the front that's not so fortified looking, you know. Yeah. Somebody said the Laird is in his room tonight. Let's get him while he's there. Yeah. Yeah. Round towers. Yeah, you can see the.
It's for sappers underneath it. If it's got a corner, you can get into the corner.
Yeah.
And the stabiliser, but if it's a round one,
there's none of that. There's no corners. And there's the. But yeah, no, well, we'll make our way maybe just round the castle, give you a pan of the area, back down these main steps, out into the place. Hiya. Have a walk round. An impressive interior. So many things inside of it. Didn't expect that. So I'll give you a little pan around here so you see the outside walls. Your lightning conductor.
Sticking down at some point from the lightning.
How often do we see it here, eh? These just some size of walls. Yeah, it's like somebody trying to break out of there. More lightning conductors. You can see all the gun holes. Yeah. This looks like this would be the dungeon here. This wall, like you were saying, when you come round. Right next to, there is a hole or a window, one window. It's all a little wall here, it's all propped up. Yeah.
That whole bit of covering that entire side. That's pretty defensible, I'd say.
Again, I can't show you the full scale of this, or what you'll see on camera. Well, I am on a little slope here, which you can't see on camera either, it doesn't show you the slope. So, you know, you don't really, until you actually see these places, you see how high they are. Into the hallway. Yeah.
They've got a side next to the bishop hall so they can cover the entire side.
Yeah. This is what Stuart was just talking about, it being a round tower.
think it played a larger part when explosive came into use. Or undermining the corners.
Yeah.
If there was a corner.
Because you could blow that up and get in. Hey. Blowing down the walls constantly. These places. Straight into a wall. Round. So where are these? Sure they're not bees. No beehives. The baskets.
Maybe for lighting it up. For lighting up the walls on the outside.
What does it say?
One house kept some beehives.
So effectively it's like, yeah, so I'm just going to go up and touch it. Well, there's no bees in there that we know of. It's a beautiful little piece of land here as well.
It's like a second layer of defence with it.
Yeah. A dike all the way around. That's really a good spot to come back out into the castle and finish up our video. I hope you enjoyed this trip to Tolquhon or Tolquhon Castle with me and Stuart. Hopefully we've covered every angle of it, give you something to think about. Have a look up on the internet and look up on the history of the place, and you know, come and visit it, support it, like and subscribe the channel, follow us on the Facebook group, join the group, join in the conversation, and until then, I'll see you in the next adventure. Thanks guys.